Hi Aries, it's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I'm here to do your December 2020 tarot reading. I am using the Wisdom of the Oracle, and I'm also using the Light Seekers Tarot. Look like that at the back. Um, this ad-free video is brought to you by Sagittarius this month. It's their birthday and time for them to send in their annual $25 contribution to my channel. That represents $1 per video on average that I put out for each sign. You pay for your own, but you get to watch them all ad free. What was the other thing I wanted to tell you about those? It really helps me, as you know. There was something else. Oh, geez, I'm forgetting something here. Whatever. So, a couple other things that are going on. So, we're coming to the end of the 4. 2020 is a 4, and it represents a pause, reflection, to see if what we have put in motion is working. And if it isn't, the 5 is the time, 2021, to make the changes, to work around what's going on here, what isn't working, what is working, and figuring it out. Making the new plan and adapting to the changes, right? Right, Aries? Ooh, that's kind of a lot. I'll take them. So, let's see what we have here for you. Look at this tiny little plant. Isn't it adorable? I got it for my birthday a couple days ago. So I put it on my table, and someone else sent me in. This is from a viewer in Europe. Her name is Ness, and she painted this for me. Ganesh, isn't that cool? Thanks, Ness. So what do we have? What do we have? Come to the edge. These cards, chaos and conflict, milk and honey, dualities I see going on here, tick-tock, and exchanging gifts. Well, doesn't that make sense? That makes perfect sense. And at the end, too. So come to the edge, that's about taking a chance, a risk, doing something that isn't really in your DNA sort of thing. It's really out there for you to be doing this, but wanting something different, something new. Look at how stagnant this rock, this life she's on. It's just as stagnant as can be, as dead. You know what I mean? So, and then there is chaos and conflict. So when you look at that horse, see all the pieces it's been split into. Part of it's zebra, part of it's the illusion is falling away. The illusion, it's funny, it's falling away here too. In these flower petals, it's falling away, and I think what is going to be revealed, or what is being revealed, is more true. Like I was just saying about the 4 coming out of this pause, having a look at what's working and what isn't working. The facade is starting to fall away, and we can only keep this up so long. And so starting to see little pieces of the zebra underneath and saying, wait a minute, that's not a horse. That's a zebra. Milk and honey. You know, it's funny, I brought out this Ganesh here, right, to show you what someone sent me. And here is Ganesh playing in this bowl of milk and honey under a rainbow. This clarity is coming about, because don't forget, rainbows come out when it's both sunshine and raining at the same time, right? Creates a rainbow. And I think that you're seeing a silver lining here is what I'm really feeling from this card. I also feel change. I want to look this one up. 51. It is 38. Must be way down here. 50, 51. Okay. Let's see what we got. Milk and honey. The taste of prosperity. Opportunities born of authenticity. You know, isn't that amazing? And it's coming after, like, that's the thing. This facade's falling away, and you can't pretend to be this amazing thing. You are amazing, but you're just not that, you know? And so authenticity, the the facade has fallen away. You can't keep it up anyway, right? And um, nurturing abundance, trusting that your needs will be met. That's right. Just appreciating what's there to enjoy. What did I just think of before? Like, yeah, appreciating what there is. So anyway, TikTok. Time is a ticking. I think this is making use of the time. Making use of the time. He's trying to make, or this is like making use of the air available to get across the whole desert here, right? And it's, I get the feeling, and I can see prosperity here, right? Because Ganesh is here. And Ganesh also is a protector. And the TikTok is, I think, about having what you need, maybe not what you want yet, but what you need to sustain you until you get to, you know, a place where you can thrive, right? And exchanging gifts. So this is in more ways than one. This is in more ways than one. It's not just buying a gift and giving it to somebody. I have to tell you, my birthday was just 2 days ago, and my girlfriend had a little girls get together, so a few of us got together, and I wasn't expecting any gifts, but they all brought me a little something, and this is one of them, this tiny little spider plant in this tiny little pot. It's so nice. Someone else brought me homemade raspberry pepper jam, and another person made me this beautiful picture of me on my motorcycle, and handmade cards. And I loved it because it really reflected the time that we've just been in. Like, people have been canning and doing artwork, and um you know, doing little projects, creating things. And I also liked that it was all homemade, it was time put in It wasn't about what it cost or anything like that. So they had put in their time and their gifts, and that's, with one, it was plants as their gifts, and arts their gifts, and canning as their gifts. And I'm so lucky to be the receiver of all that. But anyway, so it's not just things bought, it's what you're good at. So if you've been canning or cooking, you might be giving out cookies and cakes and jams and sauces and whatever you've been making, because a lot of us have had extra time home and been knitting and woodwork, so many different things, and sharing that part of ourselves, because not everybody has money right now, with what's going on, to spend on Christmas. It's quite an expense. And so it's more about giving of yourself, sharing your gift, what your gift is. I just think that's beautiful. So let's move on to the tarot part. A lot of big messages here. Also, I think time's just about up here, like for the cycle that we've been going through. We're going to be moving into the 5 very shortly, January. Also, the Chinese New Year will be coming up. I have a feeling too, it's a kind of saying stay put, because you need to count on your reserves. You'll have abundance. Your needs will be met. A card just fell down. Woo, way almost out of my reach. Oh, 2 of them. Oops. Okay, let's see if we can get them here. Ah! Can I reach them? Ah, jeepers. Not that easy. Holy Moses. You better appreciate this. So what you have here. So first I want to cut them or I'll forget. Okay, let's cut them. That's the sign. Those are jumpers and they're time cards. And I'll tell you how much time in a second. In a minute. Time will tell. Ha ha ha. Couldn't resist. All right, so what you have here. Oh my. Aries. You have the 2 of Cups and the Lovers. Something is cooking. Something is cooking. What I like here about the Lovers is this is seeing each other for who each other is. Recognizing the differences in each other and still being madly in love anyway. You know what I mean? It's very passionate too, but this is like a real love connection, soul connection. And you could be very different, or someone very different than how you were brought up. Okay, whatever that might be. Ooh wee. I'm all excited for you. You probably know this person because you're just mad about them. Mad, mad, mad. You may not be revealing to other people yet that you've been seeing each other. That might be under wraps still. So let's see what we have here. So we have the Strength card. Okay, I'm going to get right into that. Strength card. So here we go. Right here. With this one. The chaos and conflict. This could be within yourself, not really with others. Because the Strength card is very much about that too. It's having the strength to be vulnerable, you know, to be vulnerable but not feel vulnerable. You know, you can feel vulnerable with what you're going through or who you are and all that, but having the strength to do it, to recognize your weaknesses, recognize I just can't right now. I don't have any money. What am I going to do? You know, so, you know, we, we need to be who we are with what we have. It's authentic, but it may be showing your vulnerabilities, you know, admitting fault, weakness, your heart, kind of revealing your heart. Hey, um, then you have the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles is, of course, ready to put time and energy into, you know, something you've been working on for a while. But perhaps that's what this is. Oops, wait, goes like that. Goes like that. So, you might need a little time before you know, you're stepping out and with this new concept of yourself, you're putting away the lion a little bit, but it's taking a bit, you know, it's taking time. It's not an instant thing. um, you're laying down some new foundation here. This is a new beginning, right? So it's slow. You're taking it slow, starting again, and also it's humbly. You know, you could be starting again to a more humble beginning, something more realistic, more stable for you. Um, and very much in touch with your identity of who you are. Not you have a hold of who you are and your identity and what you want, you know. You could be expressing it. You could be you also could be moving in with someone, and you know, still want to maintain your own identity while being in a relationship, right? This relationship has to allow that for you. You you know, you love that person, but you are different. You have your own identity, and you are intent on maintaining that. You don't want to lose it. You don't want to lose who you are, you know, giving your feelings. You don't want to give your identity to. Do you get what I'm saying, Billie Jean and Bobby Sue? I think this is really important to you. Aries, is that you have to be allowed to keep your identity. There, it's kind of trust, right? You know, trust. Um, Seven of Swords, this is your present. I can pull the camera down a titch in here too. And move it back a tiddly dad. Okay, Seven of Swords, Nine of Wands, the High Priestess, Ten of Cups, and the Magician. Wow, that's lovely. I'm going to pull out this last row too. Seven of Cups, Knight of Swords, Five of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Five of Cups. You have a few fives here. I see some sevens. Sevens are the challenges, right? Fives are too, a little bit. Okay, so first of all, you start off in the present, the here and now, with the Seven of Swords. In some ways, you may not be revealing everything you're thinking. You or someone here is trying to get away with not revealing what they're up to. Okay? Now, back in the original plan, we were all about revealing, right? So we, I think you both want to stay true to that, right? Or you do, that was your plan. You did all this work. I want to keep my identity. But you're getting wind of something. You're hearing about something, and you're going to stand your ground. I am imperfect. I never said I was perfect. I am imperfect, but I happen to love who I am. I happen to love who I am. You don't know what the work it took to get here. And I am not changing it or uh, losing any of that. I don't want to lose any of that, who I am. I don't want to hide it, but something is being hidden. Something is secret. Something's not being revealed. It could be someone's talking, like this person could be talking to other people and saying, they're feeling defensive or something like that. And you're like, well, they're not saying that to me. Sometimes when we first move in with someone, there's that kind of getting used to living together. Even it could be your best friend in the whole wide world or someone you're madly in love with, but they're driving you crazy, which is normally the case when you're in love. I think there's going to be some living together challenges. I think you can sense there's some challenges but it's like nobody's saying anything, they're thinking and feeling it, but not really saying it. You're pretty aware. You have a good perception, I guess so. You could be empathic, you could be psychic in some way. I'm going to tell you, I think that you are so in love, like you're committed. You don't want to fool around. This is the only person you want. You're crazy about them. You think you and them make a good team, would make beautiful children, have a wonderful family. Like you can see the long term in this person. I think like you, yeah, really want the whole thing. Okay. And you can make it happen. You can manipulate things to make it happen like you want. Or somebody could be trying to manipulate things to make something happen the way you want or the way they want. Somebody could be a bit manipulative. You or them, one or the other, right? And that is not going to fly with you. Like I think you call this stuff right on. It's part of the passion. I got to tell you, it's part of the passion that you're saying, like, what the hell here? You you call a spade a spade. You're calling, like, something. it needs to be worked out here, right? Because I feel like there's something sneaky going on, and you got a feeling about it. Your radar's going off, and you know there's something, and part of it is about picking away at something you're bound and determined you're not gonna budge on. It could be. I'm wondering if it's giving up a job. They're wanting you to give up working, give up a job so you can be with them every moment of the day, or giving up something. Uh, um, Giving up perhaps like a passion that you do. You could have, it's something you've built from the ground up, you know? And yeah, there's something like that. You're onto it, so don't worry about it. You're onto it, and you're also gonna call it. You're gonna say, like, I think there's a problem. Normally, the magician is very magical and can manifest things and has the tools and skills to create everything. But I think in this situation, surrounded by cups, okay, all over the place except for the Hierophant. And to me, it's trying to manipulate, micromanage this relationship, and ended up, you're trying to manipulate it to be this, to be everything, like the best, loving, beautiful thing ever. Maybe not you, maybe them, somebody here is trying to manipulate things and gonna end up regretting it, because you can't have all of this person, or they can't have all of you. I still need my 2 cups. You can have 8 cups of me, but I need these last 2 for me. You can't have them. You can't have them. I am who I am. This is really strong here in this reading, you guys, okay? So you have options, you realize. There's a lot of choices here for you. And it's really nice to have options and choices. However, you cannot have them all at once. You need to pick and choose. You need to pick 3 and really put your focus, your time and energy into that. Do it well. Because if you pick all of these, you're not going to do any of them really well. It'll be up and down, and too unpredictable. I'm feeling unpredictable, okay? So choose 3 or 4 or whatever, or 2 or 1. Then do one at a time. Conquer one at a time, or 2. But anyway, whatever one you turn over, you commit to it, you stick to it. You don't keep changing your mind and going back, okay? That's important here. Because here, see? So once you choose, the Knight of Swords is in a hurry to get the facts, to get the details, all right? So wanting to know the details. Once you, like I said, pick one of these, you're going to hone right in on it. You're going to start moving on it. Get the details, get the facts, find out, what, everything. Because there could be competition. There could be different people with different ideas trying to get their ideas or get out here first. It's like the first one gets the thing. But this is also a learning process for you. Um, in this way, sharing it's something to do with sharing space. I gotta tell you, you guys could be working together and in love too, which is also very difficult. I see them all day, and now I see them all night. It's like, um, but you have the Hierophant. You might go for counseling. I kind of see this possible counseling, advice, perhaps. You may see your priest, your tarot reader, your counselor, someone to help you reason this out, like make logic of it. You want to make sense of it. You want to be clear on it. You want higher learning. You want to ascend, and you want this to grow. You want to do it right. I think somebody's trying too hard here. They're trying too hard. It's too much like work, you know? I'm really getting a feeling of that. I think you need to enjoy the milk and honey. So what? We have a blue checkered tablecloth. We have a tablecloth, you know? So it's um you have what you need. You will be okay. And you have gifts, to enjoy, to appreciate the differences about each other and what you have to offer. And that's what attracted you in the first place. Don't forget, right? Don't forget. Oh, Aries, I hope this makes sense for you somehow, because it's definitely for certain people here. I would love to hear in the comments if this resonates for you and how. I'm honored that you share your stories with me. I really am. Like I said, this ad-free video is brought to you by Sagittarius this month. It's their birthday and time to send in their $25 annual contribution. That's not every month. That's one time a year to pay for the videos I put out for them, but they get to watch all of them. So I really appreciate it. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. It's all free and it helps me a lot, and I really appreciate that too. Also, feel like I'm missing something here. I don't know. Uh, you can also write to me at tinkertarotreadings@gmail.com if you have a question or want to ask about a reading. And yeah, I think that's it. Take care. Talk to you soon. Oh, happy Thanksgiving. Yes, if you celebrate that. I'm sorry about that. Happy Thanksgiving. And be careful around this new full moon coming on the 29th, 30th. You're going to be very challenged to, everybody is. So just try and stay low. All right, talk soon. Bye.